You're paying someone else in order to have a different perspective, look at things very traditionally, and then finally they're receiving like a message that helps them see you are in your abundance this month. Things that you have planted. The Nine of Pentacles is essentially about enjoying hard work, it's like finally planting your seeds, planting your intentions for abundance, for wealth, and then you're actually given the opportunity to actually enjoy that wealth, enjoy that abundance, and you're able to relax. Having that passive income where you're actually able to relax as your wealth grows behind the scenes, and you're able to just enjoy life. As I've grown older, I've learned that wealth and success isn't about having fast cars or how you look in regards to wealth or being successful. But for me, and this might resonate with you or maybe it won't resonate with you, and that could be what the hawk is about, is having the bigger picture of what you've built up, of your empire, of your abundance, of your growth. I've learned that wealth isn't the things that money can buy, but it's actually the things that money can't buy. So money can't buy time, money can't buy experiences, or we are able to actually have the time to have the wealth now, the passive income, where we're able to enjoy life and we don't have to work a 9 to 5, or we don't have to scrape by, or we don't have to go to work when we don't want to go to work, because it's essentially like you're given the opportunity to actually enjoy your life. You're able to buy things or do things. Money is giving you the opportunity to do things that money couldn't buy in the past. I mean, money can buy travel, but it's like doing things because you have the freedom to do them. Like wealth isn't just having a house. Wealth is having the freedom. And we see the snail, and so this could be something that slowly came into fruition, and this is the back of the deck energy, so this could be like in the background. This is the energy you're stepping into, this month is about, you're stepping into, or you've already been experiencing. You could be focusing this month about your spirituality, your connection to God or your higher self, whatever that is to you. It could be like deity work, or you could be having like a spiritual mentor this month, or being called to be a spiritual mentor. The Hierophant is about traditional ways of doing things, or religious, so that you could be having a focus on like traditional spiritual practice. Look at this Empress. Like I said before, you're in this abundance, this flow, letting abundance come to you and just sitting back and not having to do anything. The Empress is about like being in the attracting abundance, attracting money, attracting wealth, not in the sense of like doing things, but attracting it in a way of like, I don't have to do anything to attract wealth. It comes to me. And you see the river behind her. So this is about like attracting wealth through flow, through the energy of receiving, rather than feeling like you have to do anything. And there's the sense of like pregnancy, like a natural pregnancy with life. The Empress can be about a mother figure, possible pregnancy, but it's like she's very much cushioned and relaxed in nature. She's not doing anything to attract this abundance. Wheat is often symbolism for abundance in our life, abundance of growth of something in our life. You are going to be receiving like an enlightenment, and the Hierophant is also about that in regards to connection to the higher realm, to the clairvoyance or claircognizance, to your spiritual team, to your spiritual guide. This month, Cancer, you're having more of a connection to messages from the higher realm, because we do see the Hierophant. The Hierophant is connected to a spiritual realm or a religious aspect. But if you're not in a religion specifically, this can be your spiritual practice, either looking to someone in regards of a mentor, or you are that mentor, but it's having this enlightenment moment of where you are receiving ideas in regards to your spirituality, to a connection. Knight of Pentacles is someone that is ready to provide their pentacle. They're ready to offer their pentacle, but in contrast to the other knights, the Knight of Swords is someone that's like rushing in. This one is steady, and so this is a person who's steady, who's grounded. He knows what he wants, but he's not rushing it. This could be you or someone else, but it's like, maybe I'm getting like this could be someone that they have a spiritual connection, and so it's like through a spiritual mentor, or this is an individual that does things already in the traditional aspect because they're grounded, and they want to make sure the person that they're providing their pentacle to, this person is self-sustainable also. So they want to make sure that they're practical in regards in how they love. So this person could be very traditional, where they go to a mentor, and this mentor has provided them the messages or the enlightenment of the answers that they needed in order to confirm that they are able to provide their pentacle for you. So this is an individual that they might go through someone else who's in a higher realm, who has a better connection to gods or spiritual realm, in order to confirm that prior to providing their pentacle. This could be you too. You could be an individual that's very practical in love. We're not even seeing any water, so it's very like intellectual. It's very practical and grounded. This is someone whose focus is prosperity, whose focus is abundance and finances. But this is an individual that moves very slowly and steadily. They don't rush the process because they understand that true success might be slow, but they will still reach it. So their focus is long-term abundance and steady progress. But this is an individual who might go to someone else who has a higher knowledge in order to receive the message to confirm. Hangman is about having that epiphany. So Hangman can be about having a different perspective on something, but also it's enlightenment through having a different perspective. This is an individual, I'm getting that it could be an investment in another perspective. So this person could be grounded in what they believe in. They could have like hardcore embedded beliefs, and it's like, because you see the Knight of Pentacles is providing the coin to the Hanged Man. So it's like they're basically like investing or providing their money to have a different perspective in the situation. This month is for you, Cancer, is about having a different perspective, possibly being practical, or someone that's very practical is going to come into your life to provide a coin for you, but they're seeking out guidance from someone else who maybe have more experience, and they are going to provide the coin, the investment, the profit, essentially, because this is an individual that's very new in holding up. They're not very knowledgeable, so it's like they still take up the sword, even because you see the Page of Swords is often like having the confidence to take up something, even when with the lack of experience, but it's having that curiosity of taking up something that might be bigger than yourself. But this individual is having like, they're basically having a very practical, intellectual way of looking at it. Like even the Hanged Man, it's like it's having this enlightenment. So this could be like this individual is having a enlightened a spiritual enlightenment, or it's like paying someone else to have like a spiritual enlightenment. And so this person is going through, it's like using your coin in order to learn more about your spirituality. So this could be like investing in your spiritual journey right now, paying someone else in order to receive messages, or this could be like you're paying someone else in order to have a different perspective on something in regards, like it's basically, it's like paying a spiritual mentor in order to learn about something. Like if you're wanting, like for example, if you're wanting to get into shamanism, and then it's like taking a course on shamanism, or it's taking a course on tarot card readings, or it's taking a course, like it's something spiritual that you're investing in order to have a different perspective. But the hangman is also having an enlightenment from having a different Knight of Pentacles with the hangman. Yeah, this is someone that's investing in a relationship or fulfillment or family, and they're very traditional. Like this is an individual that one of their values is family and connection. He's someone that's maybe in your past, they're having a different perspective on a situation, basically waking up, or it's a healing energy. But it could be like this individual is like waking up to their life or waking up to their values. But in regards to the hangman, this is like waking up to different ways of living your life. And like you're in the coffin, and then it's like an angel comes down to wake you up to, it could be like you completely changing your viewpoints of your purpose. It's having like that spiritual enlightenment of like you're waking up to like, oh my god, I've been living my life wrong. And essentially it's like, and like completely shifting your life. And this is an individual that's waking up to like a dead relationship, or it's healing, it's like healing energy in love, in relationships, in what they actually want. Having that 10 of Cups, like, oh, actually this is what's actually going to give me my fulfillment. It's like realizing what's actually important in your life. But this could be you, where you seek out spiritual guidance from a spiritual teacher or spiritual guide that you feel is at a higher level than you, that you feel has more experience, and it's receiving those messages in order to invest in a different perspective, which is actually going to wake you up to the full potential of what you are actually meant for in this life. So it's like waking it up for your actual purpose. It's like when you're feeling basically dead and you're just going through the motions of life, and judgment is about like you waking up and has this healing energy. Judgment can also be in regards to like a past relationship. So it could be an individual that, I don't know, I'm getting like pays their dues, but this is an individual I'm getting that in the past they've been very rigid. And so like I'm getting this because having to basically pay your coin to have a different perspective goes back to the fact that the Hierophant is about traditional religious, and also they're connected to marriage. Paying someone to have a different perspective, paying your dues in order to have that spiritual enlightenment. The Hierophant is also about a marriage, a wedding, and it's having that. This person could look at things very traditionally, and then finally they're receiving like a message that helps them see something in a different perspective. And so like they're waking up to a new way of looking at life, and they're getting that and waking up to fulfillment. This individual is realizing like what they're waking up to something new, then realizing like their past selves, they were like basically dead because they're coming out of the coffin. And this is in regards to their emotions, because you see the Judgment, they're in the coffin, and it's like waking up to past decisions or past life that wasn't working out and coming out anew, like being basically baptized. to a new life. Enlightenment is that they're having a different perspective of like what fulfills them. Like this is like people that they have like a midlife crisis because they realize, I don't want to spend the rest, I've been angry most of my life, or I've been upset most of my life, or I've been frustrated most of my life, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to do things that actually fulfill me, that actually make me happy, give me purpose. Because judgment, the angel, is about like a spiritual purpose, because it's like an angel literally coming down and to wake you up to your actual purpose, to your actual fulfillment. So this could be you, because we are not seeing any like water energy, except like the 10 of Cups is about family. So this could be a union of family, a union connection. The fact that we got the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and then to clarify the Hierophant, we have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So this is like message that's coming through the spiritual realm, that's meant to like have a different perspective on how you're living now, and basically like having a redo, like a baptism where you're cleansing your past life, and that healing is going to give you fulfillment, satisfaction. This is like messages that are coming through very fast and very sporadic. So, like, people won't recognize you because like you're literally like coming out from the dead, and you're going to have a completely different thing. So people will be like, who is this person? Because you're cleansing your past life, you're cleansing how you saw things in the past, and it's like having a spiritual enlightenment or messages from angels or God or whatever you believe in, and that cleansing is actually going to bring you towards fulfillment. This month is a focus on patience, hard work, and sacrifice. And this is telling you that you may be experiencing a period of waiting for a financial or career opportunity. You must be steadfast and committed to your goals. This is also telling you that you are making a conscious choice to slow down and take a break from your busy life. And you may be feeling burnt out or overwhelmed, but this is urging you to take a pause and take care of yourself first. Resting will actually provide clarity and perspective on your priorities and what's important to you. This is a reminder, Cancer, to trust the journey and surrender the need for control, and commit to hard work and responsibilities towards your goals. I feel like this is also spiritual guidance, but this also represents Cancer, that this is an intersection of the traditional values and intellectual power this month. This is suggesting seeking guidance from established spiritual institutions to gain the necessary knowledge and wisdom needed to overcome intellectual obstacles. This is also indicating this month is a need for honest communication when seeking guidance or mentorship. This can signify for you, Cancer, a breakthrough moment in your spiritual journey this month, because while the Ace of Swords represents a newfound mental clarity, a Hierophant represents religious and spiritual traditions that offer you guidance and support for you. And together, they suggest that a clear mind coupled with a deep understanding of spiritual traditions or guidance can actually lead to a new level of personal and spiritual growth for you. This is the idea that your mind and spirit are deeply interconnected, and that seeking guidance from established traditions and institutions can actually lead to newfound wisdom and personal growth for you.